Today I'm going to show you step by step how to open your own Etsy shop, where you can sell your unique handmade products or print-on-demand products using manufacturers like Printify. Also, you have the opportunity to sell your various digital products, letterheads, designs, templates, etc. i.e., the possibilities are many. Now I'm going to open a store where I plan to sell physical products, t-shirts. First, I should tell you that Etsy allows you to have more than one store, but for that you need to register the individual stores with a separate email address. Otherwise, you can re-specify your names and the same bank account in the store, but the store registration emails must be unique. The t-shirts I want to sell will be print on demand, i.e., this is a unique passive income opportunity. But of course, I have to make an effort to create original designs that attract customers. Okay, here's what we're going to cover today. First, I will be opening a new Etsy shop to sell t-shirts. Second, I will create some original t-shirt designs with Midjourney AI. Third, I will also create the t-shirts themselves in Printify and link my products for sale in the Etsy shop. Fourth, I will create my own mockups using patterns from Creative Fabrica. And fifth, I will optimize Etsy titles, product descriptions, tags, mockups. This is very important to get noticed by Etsy's algorithm. Let's start. Before starting the store opening, I will ask ChatGPT for information on a suitable store name. What are the most wanted t-shirt designs? Which styles to use when creating the designs? I open ChatGPT, and the first thing I ask is, I am going to open a new shop selling t-shirts on Etsy with a unique design. Give me some unique suggestions for a shop name. Well, there are a few suggestions that I like, and even if those names already exist, I'll go with something close to them. I continue with this. Write me a suitable description to use in text-to-image AI generator to generate a suitable banner for my Etsy t-shirt shop. Here ChatGPT actually gave me a short description to put on the store, not as a banner design assignment, but nothing, and that's what I'll use. Write me a suitable slogan to put on the Etsy t-shirt shop banner. The next thing I'm going to ask ChatGPT is to give me ideas for designs. Regarding the t-shirt shop on Etsy, write me at least 10 suggestions for niche for print-on-demand t-shirts products that are most wanted by customers. And here, ChatGPT gives me enough information about suitable niches. And now I will look for information about sub-niches. Okay, I think I now have an idea of the potential niches to create my designs for, and I can move on to opening the Etsy shop itself. I open a browser and go to www.etsy.com. I choose Sell on Etsy and then Get Started. The next thing you need to do is enter an email address, or choose it from one of your profiles. I follow the steps. You can answer or skip the next 2 questions that Etsy asks. And finally I choose Start Your Shop. In the next step, you must specify shop language, shop country, and shop currency. I continue, as here I have to specify the name of the store. If the name is taken, Etsy offers possible combinations that are free and possible. I choose Save and Continue. In the next step, Etsy expects to enter a product directly. Here I put an image of the product by attaching it from my computer. Here it is best to enter only the required fields, for some fictional product, if you do not have a real product yet, and then edit this data. I then put in a name for the product, as well as fill in the fields that are marked as required. Here, there is already one product entered and we need to proceed with filling the details of the store profile, as well as filling details of how you will get paid. You must enter your names, address. You must also attach a copy of your personal documents, ID card, password, or driver's license. The next thing I need to fill out is how I will pay Etsy. I need to enter credit card details to pay with. You should know that additionally, after you make your first sale, in order to receive money in your account from Etsy, you will be asked for additional bank account verification. The next thing you need to do is to perform the two-factor authentication. i.e., you must receive a code from Etsy that you can then enter to prove that the phone number you entered is real. TOMA can be done if you choose SMS. For some countries, however, this is not available. And then you can get a code through the Google Authentication app. To do this, you need to install it first. Then Etsy displays a QR code that you need to scan with the authentication app and then enter the code you get in the app into Etsy. And that's it. I now have a shop open and can start creating the t-shirt designs. I consider this to be the most crucial point regarding the future success of my e-shop. After doing a little research with ChatGPT, I also checked out quite a few Etsy shops that sell t-shirts. And now I can start. First, I'm thinking of designing t-shirts in the retro design niche, and on exactly these three themes: vintage cars, vintage surfing, and retro sunset. The easiest way to make a design, if you can't work very well with platforms like Midjourney or Leonardo, is to create the design in Canva only. First, I'll open up Creative Fabrica to look for suitable fonts for vintage designs. I leave a link in the description to this video, which will give you the opportunity to make 10 free downloads from Creative Fabrica. I browse, choose and download the fonts I like. You can see here that there is also a link to a detailed instruction on how to install these fonts on Windows or Mac, and I'll show you later in the video how to install them on Canva as well. The other thing we'll need before we start creating designs is to find out what sizes Printify expects for t-shirt designs. Printify is the partner I will work with. There I will create the products with my designs on the products that Printify offers. These products will directly appear in my Etsy shop. If someone orders a product in my store, Printify will manufacture and deliver it to the customer, and I will receive a percentage of that sale. This is the short description of print-on-demand business. My role will be to create the designs, as well as manage the Etsy shop, taking care of good SEO, as well as running and managing my Etsy ads listings. Here I will be able to check what the file requirements are that I need to use. Print file requirements: JPG, PNG and SVG file types supported. Maximum 105 megabytes, JPG, PNG, or 21 megabytes, SVG. Print area size 4500 by 5100 px, 300 dpi. Maximum resolution 30,000 x 30,000 px. 4500 by 5100 pixels is the maximum size, but can be made smaller. Most designs make them 4500 by 4500 pixels. I will also check for women's t-shirts and see that I understand in the image it should be the same again. I can now open a new project in Canva, and the first thing I'll do is import the retro fonts I downloaded. I open a custom size project and set the dimensions to 4500 by 4500 pixels. Then I go to font and choose to upload a new font. Now, you can make t-shirt designs in Canva using only the elements that Canva provides. Here, for example, I'll first look for vintage sunset elements. Then I'll put them on different pages to use in a bit. I will use this model here. I'll delete the background. I will change the caption here. I will add more palm trees and a few other elements. So there, I think it's a decent design. I'll try to print it on a white t-shirt. I made this design to show you that you could also work with just Canva. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. I plan to create my designs using Midjourney. I still think this is the best text-to-image generator out there right now. First I'll run a prompt like this: artwork of t-shirt graphic design, flat design of one retro classic car, Miami Street, colorful shades, highly detailed clean, vector image, photorealistic masterpiece, professional photography, realistic car, simple sunrise backdrop for car, flat white background, isometric, vibrant vector, white background. Well, aren't these images really cool? I can even use them directly without having to use Canva templates. I will save the second and fourth images directly, choosing U2 and U4 to upscaling these images. I'm going to choose V1, which will allow me to get different variations of this image, because I want to get a white background like I wrote in the prompt. And there you go, from just one prompt, I now have 7 images that I like. This is now upscaled, and I choose Open in Browser, from where I will save the image to my computer. Then I'll run similar prompts, just changing the elements I want to have in the images. Here are the results. I will now finish my designs in Canva. Then from Uploads, I import all the images I want to use. Now it's time to turn on your imagination to the max and experiment with different slogans, fonts, colors. And for those, I'm going to look for a frame to put them in first, because I don't like rectangles for t-shirts. I will look for frames that will frame the image in a circle. I will use these images directly. I will add a suitable tagline to each image. I'll also choose one of the fonts I imported a while ago that are used for vintage designs. I can change the color here by choosing from the palette that Canva automatically suggests. If you use different inscriptions in the design, it is a good idea to check in advance that they are not a trademark of someone who also sells clothes. I do that here at the trademark electronic search system. I put the text I want to check and select Submit Query. When charm is timeliness. Okay, there is no trademark information here that uses this text. Paradise found, palms, trees around. There is no information about restrictions here either. This way I will check all the slogans that I will use as captions in my t-shirt designs. In the same way, I process all the designs one by one. Once I'm done, I'll download these designs as PNG files and increase their quality by upscaling them. But first I will remove the background of each image. I open remove.bg and upload each image one by one and download it now without background. If I had tried in Canva, which also works with remove.bg, it would not only remove the background, but also part of the image. So I'll download the files first and then remove the background. If I want to download the files in the original 4500 by 4500 size, I will have to pay. If I want to download them for free, the files will be reduced to 500 by 500 pixels. So I will upscale them using this upscale software. I have a video made specifically about which two freeware I use, you can check it out. Here I choose to specify a folder, which will allow me to upscale all the images at once. Now I will have to wait a while for the program to scroll through all my files. I will then open Photopea and make the files 300 dpi, as well as resize to 4500 by 4500 pixels, as required by Printify. Now that I've processed the design files properly, I can now go into Printify and create the products themselves. When creating the first product, I will also indicate which store I am linking it to. From the catalog, I choose that I will make men's t-shirts. I will choose this unisex cotton t-shirt pattern. I choose my device to import the image with the design. I adjust it if necessary. I also choose which colors of t-shirts to offer with this design. I choose Save Product. Here I can choose which one will be the lead mockup of my product, as well as disable the ones I don't want to appear with the product. Below I see the product description and price. I choose Publish. Since I want to link this product to my new store, from the top right corner I choose Add New Store, and then I choose this shop is on Etsy. You need to enter your username and password to access the Etsy shop, and you're done. Now, the products you enter into Printify will directly load into this Etsy shop. Here is the Etsy shop and the product I just listed. I'm open for editing to add product information to help Etsy's algorithm identify and recommend this product. Here I can add different mockups. For a template, I am looking for a suitable one in Creative Fabrica. I then open this template in Canva and place my design. I am downloading it in PNG format. Now, I add information in the product title first, because that's the first place Etsy will index. i.e. will use those phrases for the search. Next I will attach the mockup I made. I will add information in the product description as well. But the most important thing I need to do is to fill in the information here, in core details, and most importantly to introduce Printify, as a partner who will produce the product for me, with my design. I have to select it from here. Select Production Partner. Here they tell me that I have no entered partners to choose from. So I go to Settings, Production Partner, and select Add a new production partner. This is where I fill in what is required for location, USA. And about your partnership, it is necessary to fill in, I don't have the technical ability, on the first line. In the second line, I design everything myself. And finally, they do everything for me. I can now select Printify as a partner for this product. This setting is done once. When entering the following products from Printify, they will automatically be marked as a partner for the product. The other key thing is to enter tags. You are allowed 13 expressions. Not individual words, but individual expressions can be entered here. If you're entering them all at once, you must separate them with commas and Etsy will place them correctly. Tags are keywords and phrases for Etsy's search engine to find and display your product. Here in the shop section, I'm going to create a new section and select this product is for this section. From here, I choose to automatically charge Etsy for having this product in my shop. Okay, I now have a shop with products to sell on Etsy on a print-on-demand basis. I need to add a banner and logo. The next thing I'm going to do is create more products to make the store look more professional. I will create a minimum of 50 products. Also, I can't expect buyers to notice me anytime soon, and that Etsy's algorithm will start actively offering my products. So I'm not going to wait, and I'm going to run an Etsy ads ad that targets Etsy search results. The good thing is that advertising is paid on a pay-per-click basis, i.e., I will pay between 20 and 50 cents only if someone clicks on my ad. However, in order to run an Etsy ads ad, I will have to wait 15 days from the opening of the new store. Such are Etsy's rules. So in the next video, I will show you how I will run my first ad in this store, as well as what needs to be done after the first 7 days of running the ad, and what needs to be done 30 days after running the ad. Of course, I will also share with you how this ad is doing in terms of the orders I expect to come in. Friends, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more similar content. Your engagement fuels my creativity and encourages me to keep to explore and share with you various possibilities.